Have you ever been so heartbroken that you hold on to God's garments and you're like, you know what? I'm done with this heartbreak. You need to fix me. This person blocked me, blocked the people that were mutual friends, blocked, I think, even my family. This is very, very important, okay? Don't seek closure. Let me introduce you. If you have ever suffered a heartbreak or you have ever gone through an emotional breakdown over a relationship, then you understand or you know how difficult the healing process can be and how excruciatingly painful the healing process can be for someone to get through. So in today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you 10 things you can do to make you get over him or her a whole lot easier. Let's get started. Hey you, or hi, if it's your first time here, hi, my name is Adenike or Olori Esho. On this channel, I create content that relates to love, marriage, and lifestyle. So if you're interested in any of those things, please subscribe to the channel, check out my other videos, thumbs up this video, and let me know down below in the comment section that you are a subscriber, all right? Thank you. Getting through a breakup or getting over a breakup in a relationship can be extremely difficult. Or maybe you were cheated on and you're heartbroken, or maybe you are just stuck in the past, stuck on that particular guy and you can't seem to find a way forward. Firstly, I want you to know that you are not alone, okay? A lot of people, both male and female, all over the world are dealing with or have dealt with heartbreaks at one point or another in their lives, okay? So you are not alone. And I want you to know that there are certain issues or certain experiences that we need to go through or experience in life for us to get to a certain place in our relationship with God and even grow and outgrow certain things. The song says that a heartbreak leads me back to you, God. And you know, that song is so powerful. I remember listening to that song one time over and over and over, and I was just saying, oh my gosh, this is how powerful this song is. And it's so true, because sometimes we go through certain things and then we realize that the only person that we can depend on, or the only person that we can fall back on, that will still be there at the end of the day, is God. So I want you to understand that going through a heartbreak or emotional trauma is not something that is limited to just you. Okay, a lot of people have gone through it before you. A lot of people are going through it now, and a lot of people will still go through it even after today. Okay, it's just the way the world works. But how can you get through it faster? What can you do to help you get through that healing process a lot faster? Number one, you have to allow yourself feel the emotions you're feeling. Just because people think you're strong doesn't mean you have to be strong. It doesn't mean that you have to act like you're fine when in actual fact you're not. You know, it's okay to feel those feelings. You have to allow yourself actually experience the feelings that you're going through. You know, feel the feelings, go through it, allow it to go through you as well, so that you can move past it, and so that it doesn't hold you back from anything, from your work, from your other relationships, or even other relationships that you get into. Because believe it or not, even though it might look like the end of the world right now, it really isn't the end of the world. Okay, you're going to meet someone else that's going to love you for you and love you much better than this person that's left you heartbroken. So it's okay to feel what you are feeling. You're not a weak person, you're not a lazy person, it doesn't make you any less of a human or any less of a being just because you are allowing yourself feel the emotions you want to feel. And allowing yourself feel those emotions will actually prevent those feelings and those emotions from spilling over into areas of your life that they shouldn't spill into. It won't affect your work, it won't affect your family, your other relationships that you might have, other commitments that you might have going on in your life. So allow yourself. That's the first thing. You have to allow yourself feel those feelings. It's okay. Number two, this is one I personally recommend because it works wonders for me. You have to release those emotions. You can't keep them bottled inside. If you need to cry, sis, bruh, cry, like shed those tears. Cry until you know you're good. Cry until you're done crying. Don't say, oh, I'm gonna be strong, I'm not gonna cry over you. You're not crying over the person. You're not crying because of the person. You're crying because you need to let the emotions out so that you can feel better for you, not for anyone else. If you need to shout, lock yourself in your room or in your bathroom and just shout and yell and break down as much as you need to. If you are a talker like me, then please, by all means, find someone that you can talk to that would allow you to talk. Not someone that you'll be trying to talk to and they'll be telling you, oh, it's okay, and they'll keep interrupting you, and not someone that doesn't know how to listen. No, find someone that you can talk to, someone that would allow you just talk, just say your mind. Someone that's not going to give you a motivational speech after you are done talking. Someone that will understand that, okay, what you need right now is just someone to listen, not someone to encourage you and tell you there's light at the end of the tunnel. No. You get what I'm saying? So find that kind of person and talk if that is what you need to do. If you need to dance it away, dance in your room, sing it out, whatever you need to do, release those emotions so that they're not bottled inside of you. And once again, so that they don't spill over into other commitments and into other aspects of your life. Is the way to say it in Yoruba, which means so it doesn't start negatively affecting other areas of your life. Number 3, you need to forgive. You need to forgive the person. You need to forgive yourself. Not because of the person, but for your own well-being, for your own good, for your own sake. You need to forgive that person for whatever that person has done or whatever that person did to you. Release that person. Just say, you know what, I forgive you from the depth of my heart. You don't need to tell the person. You don't need to seek the person out to tell the person. No, just propose in your heart to forgive that person. And then if you were the one who wronged someone, because yes, you can be suffering from a heartbreak after you have done something wrong. So if that's the situation you're in, or you feel like you cannot put 100% of the blame on that person and you are also to be held responsible for a part of it, or whatever the case is, you also need to forgive yourself and just let it go. We are humans, we make mistakes, okay? That's why we are human. That's why we're not God. That's why there's this flesh here. Do you understand? And that's why God is so merciful and He's so gracious to forgive us and give us multiple chances to keep learning and keep trying to be better. So again, you're human. Yes, you made a mistake. Yes, you did something wrong. Okay, learn from it. Don't just be sorry, be repentant of that thing that you did, meaning that you're not going to do it again, meaning that you have learned from it, meaning that you're going to make better choices moving in your life, in your future relationships. So for those reasons, you need to forgive yourself so that your spirit can be at peace with you. Number 4, you need to pray. Oh my gosh. Listen, you think it's only when you need money or you need a job or you're praying for a husband or whatever that you are supposed to hold on to the leg of God. Have you ever been so heartbroken that you hold on to God's garments and you're like, you know what? I'm done with this heartbreak. You need to fix me. I know what I'm talking about. You hold on to God and you're like, listen, this is it. It is not passing this period. You need to fix it. Like, God, I'm putting it on you. I'm making it your responsibility. I'm putting it at your table. You need to fix it. Fix it, Jesus. If you have never tried that, then I'm promising you it works. It works. You need to pray. You need to pour out your heart to God. Let Him know everything that is going on the inside of you. Let Him know that you're done with the heartbreak and you're ready to move on. And He needs to fix it. And He needs to make it happen. And you need to pray it over and over and over and over. Let God know that you're desperate, that you're desperate to be healed. That you're done with that level and you've learned your lesson and you're ready to move on. Pray. Don't be ashamed. That's the only person that's not going to judge you. That's the only person that's not going to say, oh, maybe it was also your fault, or maybe you shouldn't have done it. No, He's your father and he will listen. Number 5, you need to bring the focus back to you. Okay, because most times when you're dealing with a heartbreak, the focus is on the other person. The focus is on this person that is making you feel this way. But for you to be able to heal and for you to be able to move on and move past this person and this hurt that you're dealing with, you need to bring the focus back to you and realize that it's not the end of the world. It's not the end of you. That's not the only plan God has for you. You are still alive, you're still breathing, so definitely God isn't done with you just yet. What you need to do is bring the focus back to you and focus on you, focus on your purpose, on your passion, on your dreams. Focus on God, focus on service, focus on pursuing the things that matter. Just bring the focus back to you and what your destiny is, because your destiny is not this person. It's not this person. Your purpose in life is much bigger than one human. So don't get stuck in a rut. Don't get stuck focusing on just that one person. No, drive the focus away from that person and bring it back to you. Number 6, this one is a practical step. You need to stop stalking that person on the gram and on Facebook and on Twitter and on YouTube and on everywhere. You need to cut off all communication. Yes, block the MFK. Block the person. You need to block the person on WhatsApp, on Instagram, or wherever you guys communicate. You need to be no. Don't do that thing where that person says, "Oh, but we can still be friends." When you are still dealing with heartbreak, you're still hurting, you're not healed. No, we can't be friends. No, friendship ain't gonna work. I need time, I need space. Don't be ashamed to take responsibility for your own life and for your own sake and for your best interest. Look out for yourself. So tell the person, if the person is still trying to hover around you and trying to act as if nothing happened, no, something happened and you're heartbroken and you need to heal. And for that to happen, you need to cut off. Absolutely, not reduce, not limit. You need to completely and absolutely cut off any and all forms of communication with that person. That person should not be in your airspace at all, in whatever form, shape, or whatever. If there are people that are friends with him and they are or her and they are posting about him or her, block those ones too. Do you get? Take responsibility for yourself. And I'm going to say it here. This is something that someone has done to me before. A girl at that, not even a guy. This was a girl. This was someone that we were best friends, and the person just decided, you know what, I ain't cool with you anymore. You ain't my friend anymore for whatever reason. I didn't collect your husband. I didn't collect your boyfriend. I didn't sleep with your husband. I didn't sleep with your boyfriend or whatever. But you decided that, okay, that's it. This person blocked me, blocked the people that were mutual friends, blocked, I think, even my family. Anybody that connected us blocked. As at the time, I was like, is it that serious? And it became an issue of, now wow, what did you do to this person? I didn't do anything. But now, in retrospect, when I think about it, I realized that for what she had her reasons, whatever the reasons might have been, and she decided to take that step. Okay, so good for her. She decided to protect herself from me. Good for her. She decided to protect her own mindset and well-being and mind space and whatever. That is good for her. She did what she had to do. So, and she wasn't ashamed to do it. So likewise, you can't be ashamed to take responsibility for your health or for your well-being. So cut off the person. Don't be ashamed. Don't take too long. Just completely cut off communication with the person. Of course, much later down the line, you guys can reconnect and be friends again and whatever the case might be. Absolutely, that's fine, but you need to heal first and you need to get over that person completely, not partially, completely first before you can attempt to be friends again. Number 7, there is no deadline to this thing. There is no time limits to this thing. Don't let people tell you, you're still wallowing, you're still on that person. No, take your time. Take your time and heal. As much time as you need to heal, as much time as you need to go through that process of putting yourself back together. Take your time. Don't let anybody rush you. Don't let anybody pressure you. Don't let society make you feel as if you're a crazy person, unless maybe you're just really not ready to move on. No, but all things being equal, just take your time and go through that healing process for your own sake. Number 8, you need to be honest with yourself, okay? And take responsibility for any areas that are your areas of shortcomings, or any areas that you are at fault, okay, or any areas where you could have been better. You need to be honest with yourself, be truthful with yourself, and take responsibility for those things and learn from those things. Now, don't get me wrong, this is a very gray area, so you don't want to blame yourself for that person's misbehavior. You don't want to blame yourself for that person's bad behavior. You don't want to take the responsibility off of that person that broke your heart and put it on yourself. No, that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that it takes two to tango. So in as much as this person might have hurt you, it's possible that maybe you could have done certain things better, even if you were the most perfect girlfriend or boyfriend in the world. I'm sure if you really think about it, maybe there are things that you can also do better. Maybe you are the type that will call 20 times a day. You can say, oh, you know what, maybe I was spending too much time calling on this person or checking in on this person. How about I reduce it to 10 times? In future relationships, how about I learn how to take a step back and still, give people space even though we are in a relationship. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, just think of what you can also do better and learn from those things, but don't take responsibility for that person's bad behavior, because it is not your job. That person should take responsibility for their own actions. Number 9, how about you try something new? How about that? You could also try something new. By try something new, I mean, do something different. Maybe pick up a new hobby, pick up a new habit, something you've always wanted to try, but you never got a chance to do. Because now, believe it or not, there is a space that this person that you're trying to get over used to occupy in your life. There was, out of 24 hours in a day, that person had certain number of hours that was dedicated subconsciously to them. And now you're suddenly having time on your hands. So instead of being idle, and instead of just spending time lying around thinking and focusing on that person, how about you pick up a new habit? Start exercising, reading a book, join a book club, join a movie club, something. Pick up a new habit that will keep you occupied and keep your mind occupied and will draw your mind away from that person. Number 10, this is very, very important, okay? Don't seek closure. I see a lot of people, a whole lot of people, and even me, I used to be like that too, until I learned, say, oh, I just want to talk to him so I can get closure. I just want to talk to her so I can get closure. I just want to find out exactly what went wrong. And it's pointless. It's pointless. Find closure in God. Find closure on your own. It's over. It's over. It's in the process of, I'm trying to look for closure. I'm trying to that you now start making mistakes, and you now start getting into an unhealthy cycle with that person, and an unhealthy situation. Maybe you are now suddenly subconsciously stalking that person, constantly calling that person and messaging that person when that person has really just moved on from you. Do you get? You don't want to become that person. You want to be that person that you say, okay, if it's over, it's over. I'll seek my closure elsewhere. If you're not going to explain yourself, you're not going to give me a reason, that's fine. I'm not going to keep chasing you for a reason. No, don't chase anybody for a reason or for excuse for why they're done. Good. What God ain't done with you yet. So seek your closure in God. Don't chase after an old relationship or an ex just to get a closure. What do you guys think of this topic? I know this is one that almost all of us can relate to or relate with, because I know at one point or another you must have been hurt, you must have been emotionally broken one way or another. How did you get over it? What did you do? How did you heal? What do you think of these steps? Are there other things that you would recommend that I didn't mention? Please mention them down below. Are there things that I mentioned that worked tremendously for you? Also, let me know down below in the comment section. Thank you guys so much for watching. Subscribe to my channel if you aren't subscribed yet. Please do so right now. Also, check out my other videos. I have really exciting and value-adding videos on the channel, so please check them out. Okay, thank you so much for watching. I pray God blesses you, your home, your marriages, and your relationships. But most importantly, I pray God blesses you. Remain in God, and God bless you. Mwah. Bye.